going to start this by introducing some vocabulary that will be useful for you to know. And so let's start here with the dividend. So that's the total amount that you're going to be breaking up into groups. All right, so you have 35. The divisor is how many equal groups that you need to take the 35 and put them into. And so you need to take 35, you need to divide them into 5 equal groups. Okay, so that's called the divisor. This is called the dividend. As soon as you find your answer, the answer would be how many go in each group, and that would be called the quotient. Okay, so we have the dividend, the total amount, the divisor, how many groups it goes into, and the quotient is how many goes into each of those groups. And so I already wrote out the answer, but I just want you to be aware that you can pause this video as many times as you want. You can revisit this as many times as you want until you have it down. Okay, so this is a very basic division problem where you start with 35 and you're being asked to divide it into 5 equal groups. Now I want to make sure that you're aware. This 7 will not be there. When you start a problem, it will just look like this. It will just look like 35 divided by 5. And that's what that is. Okay? So what I did here is I looked at 35 and I said, alright, I need to put that into 5 equal groups. How do I do that? Well, it's directly related to multiplication. So you can say how many equal groups of 5 goes into 35. Alright, so I could count by 5s until I stop at 35, and I could do that and say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. How many fingers do I have up? I have 7 up, because 7 times 5 equals 35. And so what you would do is you would look and you would see how many times does 5 go into this number. And I said it goes into that number 7 times. So I don't write the 7 down here though. The 7 goes up top and it's called the quotient, which is also the answer to a division problem. So what goes underneath is how much that equals. So 5 times 7 equals 35. I want to write the 35 down here because it's not always going to be so easy. It's not always going to equal exactly the dividend here. Sometimes you're going to have a remainder. But in this case, it's very easy because 5 goes into 35 equally 7 times each. Alright, and so I don't have a remainder. So I would write the 35 underneath here. And what I would do next is I would subtract 35 minus 35, but that's equal to 0. So I don't have any left over, so I don't have a remainder. So my quotient is 7. And one way that I can check my answer is I can make 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. And I can place my quotient 7. I can put 7 in each group, and I can count up, and if I get to 35, then I know I did it right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. And it equaled back to my dividend, so I know that I did it correct. And that is an introduction to division. So after this video, I want you to go do the poll question and see if that helps you.